Well, after seeing that footage, I'm certainly glad it was Peaches who bought me in the nose and not the Tazmaniac, and there is no doubt in my mind that he is indeed the #1 contender for Sabu's Eastern Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And right now, this is Joey Styles joined at ringside by a familiar voice here in ECW, albeit not a friendly one, the Rockin' Rebel.
Joey, if a woman hit me in the nose, I'd hit her right back.
Well, first of all, it was an accident. Second of all, you'd slug a woman?
I'd slug a woman, I'd slug anybody. That's because I'm the Rockin' Rebel.
You're a sick man, but no sicker than Sabu, who is diving at his challenger, the Tazmaniac. Tazmaniac, very quick, very adept on his feet, diving from the charges, but no, Sabu goes after his prey like an animal, like a buzzard, like a piranha. Tazmaniac kicks off clothesline by Sabu, that floors the challenger. Sabu now going to work on the leg of the Tazmaniac. This is smart mat wrestling by Sabu. Wouldn't really expect it from this animal. This man is a whirlwind to the ring, and now, wow, did you see that move? Reverse victory roll-up that brings the Tazmaniac down on his back. Missed clothesline by the Tazmaniac. Belly and back suplex. Oh, did you? Well, it was almost like a pile driver. What impact by the Tazmaniac? But Sabu.
Incredible. Tazmaniac. What a move on Sabu, and he's got Sabu.
And a shoulder block that floors Sabu. Sabu now obviously in pain. It's the Tazmaniac early on in this match. I didn't expect the challenger to take over on the champion. These two have met before. Oh, dangerously. He just did that.
Incredible game plan. Incredible game plan.
Paulie dangerously, such an intricate part of Sabu's game plan. He just tripped up the Tazmaniac, halting his momentum just like that. And now Sabu with the front face lock on the Tazmaniac. Paul E. dangerously just may be the decider. Wait a minute. There's the Boston Bad Boy. There's Tony Rumble. Tony Rumble, the manager of the Tazmaniac, carrying off Paulie dangerously. Well, the odds will be even up right now. It is 1-on-1.
I don't know what's going on here, but Tony Rumble just got rid of Paulie dangerously. What's Sabu's game plan now? Who's Sabu?
Oh, my! Belly back suplex again. That dumps Sabu on his head. Right now, as you said, Rebel, very, very good of you to point out, he is without guidance. He is on his own. This man is not a thinker. This man is an animal. He is the brawn. Paulie was the brains. The brains are gone. This is a lobotomy, as it were, for the Dangerous Alliance. Sabu must now go it alone against the Tazmaniac. Kudos to Tony Rumble.
Let me tell you something out there. Sabu is going on instinct,
Hold on, Rebel. We'll be right back. We're going to take a short break. Here we go. We're back. And Sabu with a front flip on the Tazmaniac right on the hardwood floor. This man has no regard for his own health, let alone his opponent. That's why he is the ECW Heavyweight Champion and the ECW Television Champion, and that makes him the best wrestler on ECW Television today.
What do you mean, best wrestler? Hey, you're talking to the Rockin' Rebel. The best thing there ever will be in professional wrestling.
Yes, but right now you're currently not competing.
That's because of that cheap shot Sal Maloma tried to break my leg.
Wow, pop goes the Tazmaniac as Sabu just snapped his head on the top rope. He tried to break your leg. As far as I'm concerned, I was at the November to remember, and he's through with you. He dropped you. He dropped you like a bad habit. I was there. I saw it. You're done as far as Sal Maloma's concerned.
That's what he thinks.
Oh, boy. I don't like the look of that grin on your face as Sabu taking over the Tazmaniac. Irish whip in the corner. Oh, the Tazmaniac moves out of the way, and Sabu with the high-risk offense. You know, he seems a little off since Paulie is gone. I think the Tazmaniac may have Sabu's number.
That's right. I think the Tazmaniac and Tony Rumble have got his number. Look at Sabu. He's looking. He has nowhere to go.
And now it's the Tazmaniac with a chin lock on Sabu. Sabu in obvious pain, clutching his own ankle, his knee perhaps. He may have hurt himself with that last high-risk offensive maneuver in the corner, and that's the way high-risk offense is. When you hit big. When you miss, you may come up traps. It's just like gambling. The Tazmaniac riding the champion hard. Sabu struggling desperately to get out of this hold. He can feel the ECW Heavyweight Championship slipping away with Paulie dangerously gone. The game plan may be out the window as now Sabu whipped in. Wait, what an adjustment! Sabu springboards off the second rope. The Tazmaniac is dazed. He's on Dream Street. And now Sabu again with a drop kick, but he can't follow up. He may have blown his knee. He is hurt. Sabu up again, but wait, he gets caught by the Tazmaniac. And gets deposited on his face. Sabu seems a bit off. Paulie is gone. I must say, I believe the challenger has the champion's number. Cover, two count only as the champion finds the back door. I thought for a second there we were going to have a new ECW Heavyweight Champion headbutt that rocks the champion, but Sabu battles back with the foot to the midsection, and now Sabu with the headbutt. Well, that's not easy to do his homework. That didn't rock the Tazmaniac at all. In fact, he may have hurt himself on that. Tazmaniac now throws Sabu from the ring, and Sabu hits hard. The Tazmaniac falling the champion to the floor. I have never seen Sabu in this kind of trouble. He has had no problem, no opponent been able to stand up to him since he came into ECW, but now he seems to have hit a roadblock. In his way, I don't believe this. Sabu, this is not the man I've seen for the last couple of months. The Tazmaniac is all over him. I believe the challenger has the champion's number.
Personally, yes, I think I do. That Tazmaniac has his number, just like I have Sal Balomo's wife's phone number.
Oh, boy. And now the Tazmaniac scouting his opponent from the second turnbuckle. Well, the Tazmaniac was going to jump from the top rope. He thought better if that's that animalistic instinct. He just thinking he can go for the kill. He won't. Sabu is looking for guidance. He's looking up. There is no guidance. As we know, his manager is gone. Sabu missing the clothesline. Sabu trying to make the adjustment. He slipped, and the Tazmaniac wasting no time in taking over on Sabu. Whip in by Tazmaniac. Power slam. What power. That was sheer power by the Tasmanian suplex machine. What an animal.
You know, that was a cheap shot I took at Sal Balomo's wife. I don't call her anymore. I don't call her any less. I don't even call her anymore.
You disgust me. As now the Tazmaniac leaning all of his weight onto Sabu. Sabu trying to find an escape from this hold. Sabu knows that his title is in jeopardy. I don't know if this man understands title, championship. He understands survival. He understands he has to win, or he doesn't eat, he doesn't breathe. He misses the clothesline. Suplex by the Tazmaniac. What impact! We may have a new champion. I can't believe this. Sabu has had no opposition since coming to ECW. He has steamrolled everybody. He has been a human highlight film and a whirlwind. But now, the Tazmaniac, maybe Tony Rumble chained him down, made him watch videotape. Wait, roll up, inside cradle, 1, 2. Oh my, 2.5. Sabu, I don't understand this. The Tazmaniac with new life. The Tazmaniac may be the new ECW heavyweight champion. This man is an emerging superstar. I don't know where he came from, but I certainly know where he's going. And wham! Face first goes Sabu into the mat. Rebel, can you believe the offense being shown by the challenger, the Tazmaniac?
Joey, let me tell you something. Without Paulie dangerously being at ringside for Sabu, Tazmaniac has his number. Sabu's looking for guidance, but there's nobody there. Look at the Tazmaniac, how he's controlling him. In their match before, they never had this control over Tazmaniac. Look at him. Sabu's trying to get out, but the Oh!
You're absolutely right. This does not resemble their first match. It was an entirely different matchup with Paulie dangerously at ringside. Wait! Oh! Sabu springboarding with a backflip on the top rope. The Tazmaniac adeptly rolling out of the way. I can't believe it. It's as if the Tazmaniac knows what Sabu is going to do before he does it. I really have to believe Rumble chained down the Tazmaniac and made him watch hours upon hours of Sabu's onslaught. And the Tazmaniac is prepared. Whipping by Sabu. Spinning kick that floors the Tazmaniac. And now the champion is on the offense cover. 1, 2, 2.5, as now the hunter becomes the hunted, and Sabu, the ECW heavyweight champion and television champion, is on the offense. Wait a minute. Where is he going? Oh, leg drop coming over the top rope and a cover. 1, 2, and no, I thought that was it. Sabu going for the pin, but the Tazmaniac with just inches to spare saves his shot at the ECW heavyweight championship.
Joey Styles, let me tell you something. I think that Tony Rumble did his homework. He watched what he had to take care of, and he did his homework. I think he's the greatest manager of all time in professional wrestling.
Well, you better not let Paulie dangerously hear you say that. That man's got an ego bigger than yours. And now, the Tazmaniac missing a headbutt. He missed a headbutt, and his head bounced off the canvas like a handball. Oh, he's dazed. Look at the classy look in his eyes. He's looking towards the heavens. As now Sabu misses the headbutt. This is the most evenly contested championship matchup I have seen in quite some time. As now Sabu and the Tasman, it is gut check time for both of these animals. Let's see whose animalistic instinct comes to the surface first. These two men smell blood. These two men smell. Wait a minute. Paulie trying to make his way back to ringside, but the handler Sabu holding him back. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on back there. As now Sabu taking over. Drops the power elbow on the cover. 1, 2, and once again the Tazmaniac finds the back door. What action! I can't believe this, and only in ECW can you see a championship matchup like this on television, no less.
If the Tazmaniac wasn't distracted, he'd be the heavyweight champion right now, the ECW. Did you see that, Joey Styles?
Absolutely, Rebel, and for once, and I mean once, you and I agree, the Tazmaniac is inches away. I can smell it. I believe the Tazmaniac is going to win the ECW Heavyweight Championship tonight. I've known this man. I've seen this animal.
Look at the scars on that man's body. Where's he been?
He has been all over the world, as has the Tazmaniac. I don't know how these two get to Japan and all these far countries. I can only believe they're stuck in cages and crates and shipped off on cargo planes. But these two have wrestled all over the world. So where do they come for the best competition? NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling.
They get stuck in cages and put on planes to go to Japan?
Absolutely.
I did that once. They thought I was an animal.
You certainly are an animal. As the Sabu misses. Oh my! Sabu catapulted himself over the top rope and caught nothing but arena floor. And now the Tazmaniac, with the chair. The fans are stunned. The fans are the making this. I can't believe this is unbelievable. The Tazmaniac and Sabu are going wild, and I expected nothing less. They are tearing down the barriers. They're going to tear down the building, Rebel.
Did you see that guy in the front row holding my kid? That's a disgrace.
You're a disgrace. Would you concentrate? This is the greatest heavyweight championship matchup I have ever seen in any promotion. As now the Tazmaniac wins, reversal of the champion. Tazmaniac in, wow! Splash on the Tazmaniac that had it knocked the wind out of the Tazmanian suplex machine. Whip across the ring again, and again a splash. No, Taz catches him. Belly to belly overhead suplex.
Incredible shot there by the Tazmaniac. I'm telling you, look at Sabu. Sabu is, look at him. He's looking around. He can't find Paulie dangerously. Can you believe that? Look at the Tazmaniac. He doesn't need Tony Rumble at ringside. He knows what he's doing.
These two men, despite being animals, are very well versed in suplexes and scientific wrestling. As now, Sabu setting up the Tazmaniac. Oh, we've seen this before. Wait a minute. Sabu getting
It's over. It's over.
No, he missed the moonsault. That was his coup de grace. He missed. Cover by Taz. Yes, this is it.
It's over. So we got a new champion. We got a...
No, wait a minute. He stopped the 3 count. The Tazmaniac stopped the referee from counting 3. What's going on? Where's Rumble? He just blew the ECW Heavyweight Championship. What the hell is he thinking? The Tazmaniac going to the top. Here he comes. He misses the flip. I can't believe he just squatted at the 7 with flash. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I don't believe this. Sabu retains the title only because the Tazmaniac stopped the 3 count. The Tazmaniac has got to be the greatest talent I have seen in some time. He didn't get the Duke tonight, but that man is going to be a heavyweight champion of the world someday, and Sabu and the Tazmaniac will meet another day. You can bet on that, Rebel.